Foodbank Foodie makes chicken noodle soup. This is an extremely basic recipe. I'm going to start by measuring out my spices and setting them off to the side in a container. Amounts are in the description of the video, at which point I will then move on to prepping my vegetables. Onion, carrot, and celery, all from the food bank, and I'm going to use most of the bunch of celery, and I'm going to set the celery leaves off to the side for adding to the meal later. Once the veggies are prepped, I'm going to melt some of the plant butter from the food bank, or you can use real butter, in a pan, and then add the vegetables to it. I'm going to let these cook for a few minutes until the carrots and the celery are a little more tender. Once the carrots and celery are tender, I'm going to add the celery leaves that I cut off from earlier, as well as the spices and the chicken stock, and some additional water if it's necessary. And I'm going to let this simmer for the better side of 20 or so minutes. While the soup is simmering, I'm going to cook the chicken off to the side in its own pan. This can easily be done in the same pot, however I like the browning and the flavor that's added when it's cooked off to the side. I'm going to mix it all in and leave it simmering while I prep the kale. At this point, you can do it all as one pot. You'd simply want to add the noodles while you're prepping the kale and throw the kale in for the last 5 or so minutes the noodles are cooking. I did not add the pasta to the pot as a one pot due to a gluten allergy and the fact that I wanted to use the noodles that were provided from the food bank for mine because they're way cheaper than gluten-free noodles. Once this is all done, you have a delicious meal that is ready to go. If you liked this recipe and are excited to try more, please like, comment, subscribe, and share the channel. Thank you.